Have you ever wondered how do bad boys fall in love with good girls? It happens in real life and in anime. C'est la vie. Welcome to Anime Browser, and for this top 10 list, we're looking at characters who seem to be a bad boy who end up falling in love with a good girl. Let's get started. Number 10, Shugo Chara, also known as My Guardian Characters. If you like magical girl genre anime, you may want to check out Shugo Chara. The story revolves around Amo Hinamori, who's an elementary school student at Seiyo Elementary. One night, Amo makes a wish that she would have the courage to be reborn as her would-be self. The next morning, Amo finds three brightly colored eggs, red, blue, and green, in her bed. Guardian characters are angel-like beings that aid a person into becoming their would-be selves and fulfill the person's dreams. And I'm sure as you can imagine, with these guardian characters being involved in Amo's life, her life becomes much more complex because now she struggles with dealing with her new personalities and the Seiyu Elementary School guardians, who ends up recruiting Amo to search for and seal what is called the X eggs and X characters, which are eventually known as corrupted forms of people's dreams. Now, if you want to know more about this, definitely check out this anime. Number 9, Kobato. The story revolves around sweet and naive Hanato Kobato, who came to Earth on a mission to collect and fill a bottle with konpaito, which appear after healing a person's heart that is suffering. Kobato collects these because it is her wish to go to a certain place. Despite her strangeness, Kobato turns out to be well suited for this mission, as her heartfelt sincerity in helping others earn her the love and admiration of everyone she meets. There is a twist, though. She's not allowed to fall in love with anyone whose heart she heals. Number 8, Kodocha. Sixth grader Sana Kurata has a perfect life. Her mother is a fairly successful author, she has a young man employed to keep her happy and safe, and best of all, she's the star of the children's television show Kudumo no Omocha. There's just one thing bothering her, and that's Akido Hayama. Akito is a classmate of Sana's, and ever since he started acting out in class, the rest of the boys have followed his example. Every day, the girls and the teacher wage a little battle to keep the class under control and to keep some actual learning done. That rotten Akito, Sana won't stand for this. The hyperactive Sana decides to dig deeper and find out what makes Akito tick, so class can go back to normal and the teacher can spend time teaching instead of crying. But the more she learns about him, the more she realizes there is more to Akito than meets the eye. Number 7, Toshokan Sensou, also known as Library Wars in English. Toshokan Sensou tells the story of Kasahara Iku, the first woman to join the library task force. In the near future, in Japan, the media enhancement law has been forced upon the population, censoring all books and media. To counter this, the Library Defense Force was created. To protect themselves against the Media Enhancement Law Commission, all major libraries are fully equipped with a military task force, who take it upon themselves to protect the books and freedom of media of all people. This anime follows Iku and her fellow soldiers as they protect various special books and artifacts from the oppression of the Media Enhancement Law Commission. A love story, war story, and comedy all rolled into one. Number 6, Bokura Ga Ita, We Were Here, that's the English title. Going into her first year of high school, Nanami Takahashi is filled with the hope of making new friends. After meeting the shy Yuri Yamamoto, she hears about a popular boy in their class, Yano Motoharu. Yuri cares little for Yano, and Nanami doesn't like his attitude either. However, Nanami soon begins to warm up to Yano and takes a liking to him. The two spend more of their time together and eventually decide to start dating. But their love is not without challenges. Yano has trouble opening up to Nanami since his first girlfriend, Nana, died in a car accident the year before, and she had been with one of her ex-boyfriends at the time. Finding themselves in living Finding themselves living in the shadows of Yano's relationship with Nana, Nanami and Yano struggle to keep the relationship afloat amid misunderstandings and heartache with the certainty of their love for each other. Number 5. Paradise Kiss. Third-year high school student Yukari Hayasaka has no time for frivolous things. She needs to study hard and attend cram school so she can do well on her university exams. One day, while Yukari is walking down the street, a guy with multiple piercings and bleached hair flags her down. Suspicious of the stranger, she tries to get away from him but fails and ultimately ends up meeting his friends, a group of third-year fashion design students at a prestigious art school. They want her to be their model for their final project, but Yukari thinks it'll only get in the way of her studies. But the more she gets to know them, the more she grows to admire the way they go after their dreams. What about her attraction to the group's leader, George Kyuzumi? Can a relationship between them work? Well, watch Paradise Kiss to find out. Number 4. Skip Beat. Bright, diligent, and yet naive 16-year-old Kyoko Mogami works hard to support her career and dreams of her childhood friend, crush, and rising pop icon Shutaru Fuwa. Until one day she finds out that her beloved Shutaru sees her as nothing but a free servant. Shocked, heartbroken, and enraged, she vows to take revenge on the rookie star by entering the ruthless world of entertainment herself. As she steps into this new life, Kyoko will face new challenges as well as people who will push her outside of her comfort zone. Based on the best-selling shoujo manga by Yoshiki Nakamura, Skip Beat showcases the growth of a young woman who slowly unlearns how to work herself to the bone for the satisfaction of others and takes her own future into her own hands instead. You go, Kyoko! That's what's up! Number 3. Special A. And it revolves around the story of Hikari Hanazono, who's always been able to do things that normal people can't. As a child, she assumed no one could beat her until she met Kei Takeshima. Thinking she could win, Hikari challenged him to a match, but things didn't really go as planned, so she lost not only once to him, but even when she re-challenged him. And from that point on, she has sworn to beat Kei at everything, ranging from academics to athletics. To achieve her goal, Hikari enrolls in the same school as Kei. As a pair, they hold the top 2 rankings in school and are among the 7 of the Academy's best students in class, known as Special A. While Hikari treats Kei as a rival, she's completely oblivious to the fact that he harbors hidden feelings for her. Together, the members of Special A deal with competition, friendship, and just a little bit of love. Number 2. School Rumble. Just the words, "I love you," and everything changes. Such is the nature of the bittersweet trials of high school romance. School Rumble revolves around 2 main characters, Tenma and Kenji. Tenma, a second year, is on a quest to confess her feelings to the boys she likes. Kenji, a delinquent with a sizable reputation, is in a similar situation as he cannot properly convey his feelings to the one he loves. Between school, friends, rivalries, hobbies, these two will find that high school romance is no walk in the park, especially as misunderstandings further complicate their plight. School Rumble is a high-octane romantic comedy full of relatable situations as Tenma and Kenji both try to win the hearts of those they desire. Number 1. Hakushaku to Yousei, also known as The Earl and the Fairy. The Earl and the Fairy revolves around Lydia Carlton, who's a fairy doctor in Scotland, and Edgar, who's in need of someone with vast knowledge of fairy lore. Edgar rescues Lydia and becomes her employer, but there are many secrets and emotions that follow Edgar, who claims to be the Blue Knight's Earl. I've personally watched this anime, and it's beautiful and an endearing love story. We hope you've enjoyed these pics. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe and we'll see you on the next video.